Hi, thanks for joining me. I'm Jacqueline, otherwise known as That's Jacqueline. You may have found me from Twitter or Instagram, on my Facebook, on my Amazon influencer page, or through my new blog. However you found me, I'm really excited that you're here to join me on my journey. And I thought I'd give you a little preview before our formal launch about kind of what we'll be talking about, a little bit about me and how I got here. So I'm a single mommy. I have 3 kids. 2 are grown. I have a 24-year-old son and an 18-year-old son. And I have my little oops baby. She's 5 years old and she's crazy. And you'll probably hear a lot about her, or sometimes maybe hear her screaming in the background, because just like her mommy, she likes to talk a lot. So it's a little hard to get her to be quiet ever. So anyways, so I moved to Utah here about 3 years ago with my daughter to have her be closer to her dad. And it was really a culture shock. Even though I had grown up here part of my life, it was hard coming back. After 12 years in San Diego, it was hard. And I found that it was there was like a really polarized political climate. There's like very strong Republicans and very strong liberals. And I'm an independent, and so I'm kind of stuck in the middle. And I found it really, really hard to find people who had similar ideas to me. I don't like the whole corporate Dem thing, and I don't like the corporate Republican thing, and so I'm as an independent, that puts me in a really difficult spot. So I was looking for outlets to, I love to discuss, and I love to socialize, and I love to learn from other people. And when I got here, that kind of just stopped. And so I started looking around for people who had similar ideas to me and people I could learn from. And I came across this Young Turks video, and an actor was on it, and he was talking about his political views, and they were so similar to mine. And they had, and he was just honest, and he just had a really strong love for people, and a really high concern for what was happening and what he was seeing in the world, like myself. And I was really kind of humbled by just how honest he was and what a good person he was. And so I kind of looked him up on Twitter, and because that's where I think the information about him was, and I was surprised to see that there he was the same. And I had kind of like forgone Twitter. I had a couple business accounts, but I didn't really use them for anything other than advertising. And I had actually I just had gone on there, and I had seen there was, this celebrity and that celebrity, and they all had a new cause every week. But this person did not. That was not his thing. He was honest, and he talked intelligently about the issues, and with a lot of heart. And for people who know me, they know that that's kind of like my thing. I really value honesty above anything else, and I kind of cut through the bullshit. And I have to apologize if the cussing offends you, because I'm going to cuss a lot. That's going to happen a lot. So if that's not your thing and you're not comfortable with that, you might want to find someone else's vlog, I guess is what they call it, because I will cuss a lot. So, but anyways, so I kind of was looking, I kind of like cutting through the bullshit, and I like to talk about things, life and politics is kind of what you'll see here with the gloves off. I just like to talk about them honestly. I just don't feel like in this life that we have time to kind of pander around issues. I think we need to get to the heart of them, and we need to address them straight on, or they're never going to get solved. If we find a party and we support them regardless of what they do, if they do something wrong and we just support them because in our minds they're not as bad as the other guys, then who are we? Like, are we really people of integrity? And so that's really important to me. I've been through a lot in my life, and I've seen a lot of suffering, and I've had a lot of suffering. And so I have a huge amount of compassion and empathy, at least I think I do, for other people. And I try really hard to use the things that I've learned to help other people. I've been in my position in my life multiple times through childhood and as an adult where I felt really alone. And I felt like there was no one I can count on. And so I try really hard to be that person for other people. And I try to expand that past my little circle out into the world. So if there's a way for me to help, then I like to know what it is. And you can't just wait for somebody to knock on your door. You kind of have to go out there and see what's going on in the world and where people need you and what skills and what blessings and what talents, God gave you to, or the universe, however you want to put it, to help others. And you need to use those things to help others. And honestly, that's what gives me joy in life. I'm a wedding and event coordinator. I own a bridal show. I work on some very large expos and work with some very large charities. Mostly those are pro bono, but I do a lot of work for them, for multiple different ones, from children's cancer to refugees, and other things. And I found that more than anything, the things that have made me happy are helping others. Sorry, my battery's dying, so it just kind of paused there. So anyways, but so that's what has given me joy, and that's what gives me happiness. I have been really, really poor, and I've also been, so wealthy that I didn't know what to do with it, and that I actually felt guilty having that kind of money, having been in a position where I didn't before, knowing how people suffer. I was really uncomfortable, and it was really hard to reconcile that and to find ways to help people with it. So I've learned that money is not happiness, wealth is not happiness, fame is not happiness. These things are not happiness. What's happiness is the joy you feel when somebody else's burden is lifted, and when you look around the world and you look around the people in your neighborhood and in your community and across the world, and you know that they're taken care of. That's happiness. So ultimately, that's what I kind of want to address with this vlog, is I want to talk about life and politics and all the crazy things that happen in it, whether it's, parenting or your business, or what's going on in the political climate, what's going on in the world, what things we can do, like how can we collaborate, how can we bring people together, how can we help others, like what talents do I have, what talents do you have, what things do you know that I don't know, and what things do I know that you don't know that we can bring together to make things better for other people and for ourselves. So that's kind of like what we're going to be talking about. You can find below, you can find my links to it. There's a link tree there. It has my Amazon, my Twitter, my Facebook, and my other things. Some of the stuff I read a ton, so we're going to be talking about a lot of books here, and in depth. So I hope you'll come in and join that with me. We're also going to be bringing on businesses that I think that are good businesses in the community and across the world that use their success to help others. So, because that's really important to me, I have a thing called Solidarity Sisters. It's women who support other women in their success and who use their success to help the world make it a better place. So if you're one of those people, you know what? If you're a guy, you can still be a Solidarity Sister. If you support women or you support other businesses in helping them succeed, or if you support any other people, I want to make it really clear that success is not just business or money or accomplishments. Success can be anything. It's like success can mean being a successful mother, a successful wife, a successful friend to someone. It can be success can mean helping the community. It could be business. Anything that you think is success, I want to help you get there. So this is a place where we can talk, and this is a place where you can put your comments and your questions. And if I don't know the answer, I'll really try really hard to find you an answer. There's no stupid questions, so I really hope that if you want to talk about something, you want to learn about something, let me know, because I'm kind of a hyper person, and my brain is always going, and it goes really fast, and I read really fast, and I tweet really fast and really bad with really bad spelling. So you'll have to just kind of forgive me that, because that's never going to change. But basically, I learn a lot, so I'm really interested in a lot of different things. So whatever you want to talk about, let's talk about it. Anyway, so I hope you'll join me for the launch. I'm really grateful that you came over and spent the time to, listen to me talk. And I'm going to look for questions and things that you want to talk about. Our launch will include a book that I think changed the world. And so I hope to see you soon, and check out my links and make some comments, and I'll see you back next time. Thanks a lot. Bye. Peace.